1 of One Man's Opinion. Today I'll be discussing the new play by David Auburn, Summer 1976, with performances at the Manhattan Theater Club's Samuel J. Friedman Theater at 261 West 47th Street in New York City.
We became friends, as you often do, through our children. I didn't like her child, actually.
No, we didn't have time to, decorate. She said, don't decorate. Just buy one good piece. I was like, I don't know what that means.
You do the only thing you can do. Start over. Start fresh. Take advantage of the opportunity given you, Alice, that few of us are ever given, and become something new.
Directed by Daniel Sullivan, Summer 1976 stars Laura Linney and Jessica Hecht as Diana and Alice, two women living in the suburbs of Ohio. Diana is an arts teacher at the local university where Alice's husband also works. Due to an economic experiment by Alice's husband involving babysitting coupons, the two women, who at first blush have nothing in common, build a friendship with each other, slowly opening up and becoming confidants. Auburn elects to tell the story in the past tense from a current or near-current perspective. Whether this works or not will be determined by the tastes of the audience member. Personally, it made the opening of the play drag considerably, as both the ladies sit at a table across from each other and recount their first meetings to the audience as separate monologues. For the first 10 to 15 minutes, I'm sitting wondering if the two characters will ever actually interact, or am I going to sit through a back-and-forth set of monologues? Thankfully, we do eventually move on from soliloquizing, and we get to see the two ladies interact, which forms a much better drama as Diana and Alice express their initial misgivings of each other and soften up to each other. Diana is a single mother with a daughter who is well-read, immaculately clean, and has a propensity for showing off her learnedness by being sesquipedalian, or someone who uses big words like sesquipedalian. Alice, meanwhile, is a married stay-at-home mother with a daughter of her own. She is a bit more frenetic with a home that is in much more disarray. Her dress is much more casual, and instead of reading Fyodor Dostoevsky, she gets grief from Diana for reading James Clavell. Though the play is overdependent on monologues to move the narrative, there are some beautiful elements here, particularly the detailed growth of Diana and Alice's friendship, as their honesty is refreshing, up to a point anyway, as both do have their secrets that even they won't share with each other. You can't have a play with secrets and not have them revealed, at least some of them anyway, and when the two ladies' friendship is tested as their insecurities cause them both to retreat and then return to face each other, it becomes a much more dynamic piece. Sullivan's language for the two ladies when they talk to the audience particularly is extremely candid. It's sometimes erotic, sometimes melancholic, but always frank. And this is where the addressing towards the audience actually works for me, and that's in its candidness. It reveals a certain truth to how we are regarding our honesty toward even the people we hold closest to us. Linney and Hecht are both excellent in their expression of all this. The degree of guardedness toward each other fluctuates depending upon where their relationship is standing at the moment. Sometimes there are surprising moments of candor between the two, then the two will quickly put up their walls between each other again. Sullivan captures the reality of two people making an unsure friendship, building that friendship, and then challenging it by nothing else than the two women themselves. It's smart, even though I wish it could have been expressed more between the two instead of directing so much of it toward the audience. I felt it could have gone further in building the relationship instead of telling us how the relationship is at the moment. There's a fantastic marriage between John Lee Beatty's set design, Japhy Weideman's lighting design, and Hana S. Kim's projection design. There's one instance in particular late in the summer where Diana and Alice are sitting together and the lighting and projections upstage are seen through panels of the wall in the set. It gives the scene an almost cathedral-like environment as the image and lighting create a stained glass window effect. It gives the scene a reverent and pastoral feel as Alice, who has just taken a big move in her life, asks Diana about her job as an arts teacher at the university. Summer 1976 is an endearing, sensitive story of two women who meet and form a bond with each other over the course of one summer. Based on what I've told you, you could infer that the story takes a turn for the tragic, and to a degree you'd be right. Maybe not tragic, but more melancholic, but laced with a degree of tragedy. It's a self-reflective story of love and remembrance, how we treasure those important seasons of our past. I just wish we got to see more of it being told between the two characters and less to us. But I'm only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you wish to see Summer 1976, I'll leave a link in the description. You can support my channel by becoming a patron on Patreon. I'll leave a link to that page in the description as well. You can also support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and click the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be the new Broadway musical, New York, New York. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.